Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning.
My name is Carla Martin. I am the Interim Vice Chancellor for Finance and Administration here at the wonderful University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. It is our pleasure to have on our campus this morning the members from the Foundation of the Mid-South for some exciting news that is going to take place here in this community. This press conference will officially begin with welcome and greetings by the Chancellor of this prestigious university, the Dr. Lawrence B. Alexander. Dr. Alexander.
Thank you, Dr. Martin, for those words of introduction and for distinguishing me as the Lawrence Alexander. Good morning. I'm pleased to be here this morning to welcome you to the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff on this special occasion at our university as the Foundation for the Mid-South hosts the Males of Color Initiative. Today we recognize and highlight collaborative partnerships that will lead to new and innovative strategies that focus on the success of our young men. We recognize the organizations represented here today, the Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, the Pine Bluff Alumni Chapter, the Ivy Center for Education Incorporated, Junior League of Pine Bluff, Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, Pine Bluff Alumni Chapter. Everyone here knows the importance of encouraging and preparing our males of color to succeed in a 21st century globalized society. Behind every fact is a face, behind every statistic is a story. Behind every catchphrase is a young person whose future will be lost if something is not done immediately to change his or her reality. And when it comes to our young men of color, the numbers are staggering and the reality is sobering. Therefore, it is our responsibility to identify the challenges our young men face and address them by providing programs and opportunities that will allow them to excel in our communities, region, and our nation. Opportunities that will improve our outcomes in graduation rates, college preparation, and career success. We commend and appreciate the Foundation for the Mid-South for recognizing and addressing the challenges among our African American men in this region by connecting them with local organizations to provide more opportunities that will assist in preparing them for academic prosperity and professional growth. This opportunity and this alliance serves as a true testament that we are well on our way to achieving the gold standard in academics. Through our collaborative endeavors, we can continue to educate the youth of our communities who will in turn contribute to the economic prosperity of our region. Welcome to our campus, welcome to Pine Bluff, and to the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. Thank you.
Here to share with us information about the Foundation's initiative, I'd like to invite Dr. Ivy L. Allen and Mr. Gregory Radler to the podium.
Thank you for such a gracious welcome, and to the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff in particular for the last 2 days of offering your space and allowing us to sit and meet residents and organizations across this city and have an opportunity to share great work that's occurring throughout Pine Bluff. I serve as president of the Foundation for the Mid-South, and the Foundation for the Mid-South is a regional foundation that covers Arkansas, Louisiana, and Mississippi. And so when we look at how do we move the needle, how do we improve outcomes, we're really looking at how do we improve it across the 3 states of Arkansas, Louisiana, and Mississippi. And so for us at the Foundation, we've been in existence now for nearly 25 years and very proud of great stories to share about different things that we've supported over the time. And so for us, as I noted to the group I was talking to earlier, we do strategic plans, which is what everyone does. And we started last year doing a new strategic plan for the next 5 years. And we went deep into looking at data to sit and say, we know what these indicators are. We look at them year after year. And are we making movement? Yes, we are. But what is it that we're learning from this process? And one of the things that we discovered was, it's not even a discovery, we knew it, but we just had to accept it and say, how do we address it? And that was when you look at many of the social indicators, be it education outcomes, look at job attainment, job retention, what population disproportionately is often left behind. And for us, in our region, it was predominantly males of color and, quite frankly, African American males. And so we had our board meeting in Arkansas in Fayetteville in February and presented the next 5-year plan and said to the board, we're doing great work, we have great outcomes to share, but at the end of the day, what can we do even more intently in order to move the needle a little more? And we pushed them about how do we share and look at the outcomes of males of color and be intentional about it. And so the board agreed to that, and we also said to them one way of doing it is not to simply put grants all over the region, but how do we concentrate and really look at it from a community development, community engagement effort in order to ensure that collectively different groups and institutions are doing the work and we're able to support them. And quite frankly, oftentimes they're working together. And I recall at the meeting, people kind of said, oh, you're doing one place. But I'm glad that a board chair is with my board chair is here today, and she really gets to see what we're talking about. And she's like, it really is about community development and collective engagement. So we're very proud to be partnering with Pine Bluff, the university, to community organizations that's helping your various school districts. And so for us, we're very pleased to be awarding these opportunities and support to groups who've been doing this work for many, many years and not creating new work, but having the opportunity to expand what they're doing, do it differently, or do something new within the constructs of what they've already been doing. So I bring forth Greg Rattler to share with you those organizations and the amounts that they are receiving.
As Dr. Allen said, the Foundation for the Mid-South is very happy to be able to work with these organizations to move the needle on accomplishment and progress for males of color. So this morning we are pleased to announce that for the Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated Pine Bluff Alumni Chapter, we will be awarding them $25,000 to support their work. For the Ivy Center for Education Incorporated, we will be awarding them $25,000 to support their work. The Junior Leadership Pine Bluff, we will be awarding them $25,000 to support their work. For Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, Pine Bluff Alumni Chapter, we will be awarding them $25,000 to support their work. And the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, we'll be happy to award them $100,000 to support their work. So at this time, we'd like to call our grantees to the podium to make some brief remarks. And we'll start with the representative from Delta Sigma Theta Incorporated Pine Bluff Alumni Chapter.
I'm Doris Sanders, a member of the Pine Bluff Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta and the Tri-Chair of the Gentleman's Banquet. We are so grateful for their work, and we look forward to making a great impression on the young men who we are currently serving in the Pine Bluff community. We hope that as a result of this award, not only will we have qualitative data for the foundation, we will have plenty of qualitative data as well. We look forward to the award that has been given to us, and we assure you that the 29 years in which we have currently been in existence, we will make a big difference in our community. Thank you.
Next, we'll have a representative from the Ivy Center for Education Incorporated.
I'm Maddie Collins, and I'm president of the Ivy Center for Education, which is the nonprofit arm of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, the Delta Omega Omega chapter. Thank you so very much for the $25,000. On behalf of all of the wonderful students and parents involved in the Ivy Center for Education, we thank you so very much. The Ivy Center for Education will continue to present programs that will enable our students to eventually be prepared to go to college. We are so excited about the academic excellence of our wonderful students, and we know that they're doing well in school and will continue to do well because of the love and the care and concern that they get when they come to the Ivy Center for Education. Again, we thank you and God bless you.
Next, we will have a representative from Junior Leadership Pine Bluff.
It is a beautiful day here at the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. I am so excited. I am Ann Williams, the Executive Director for the Leadership Pine Bluff Programs, an initiative of the Pine Bluff Regional Chamber of Commerce. Thank you so much to the Mid-South Foundation. We are so thankful to be a part of this grant. Through this grant, it is going to allow us to grow the many opportunities for our students. In the past 7 years, the Junior Leadership Program has graduated over 200 students. And I look forward to announcing that number growing by leaps and bounds through the resources that we will be able to present these students with. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
To have representative from Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, Pine Bluff Alumni Chapter.
My name is Lloyd Franklin. I'm the guide writing director for Pine Bluff Alumni Chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi. And I want to thank the Foundation for the Mid-South. With the funds that you have donated to us, we plan to expand looking through the cracks and looking for those young people that have fallen through those cracks and pulling them out, helping them to grow and improve their lives. And when we are not looking into those cracks, we plan to put a net under there. And when they fall through, we plan to reach down and get them and try and help them improve their lives. One of the things I want to ask the university and to all of you here today, when you run into a young person, regardless of whether they're male or female, tell them to contact Pine Bluff Alumni Chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi if they're having problems.
All right. And last but definitely not least, we have a representative from the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff.
I bring you greetings on behalf of Chancellor Alexander, the faculty and staff, the cabinet at the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. I'm extremely honored to be the one to accept this award from the Foundation for the Mid-South on behalf of the university. We look forward to infusing those funds that you have given us into a cohort of freshmen and watching those freshmen go from young men coming in without the resources and skills and to polished young men that are going into the workforce. So again, we are very grateful for what you are providing for our community. We look forward to working with the other awardees, and we thank you, thank you, thank you.
So on behalf of the Board of Directors and the staff of the Foundation for the Mid-South, I ask that you join me in just congratulating our awardees.
I like the sound of $200,000 coming to our Pine Bluff community. So thank you very much to the Foundation for the Mid-South for making this investment in our community. And I promise you, not only will you see the benefits of your investment, but our Pine Bluff community will see the benefits of this investment. Here to bring remarks is our fearless board leader, Kay Arnold. So Kay, if you would come on up, please.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here. I feel like I'm the one who's blessed. I get to work with I have wonderful board members and a wonderful president and staff. It's really been an honor for me to be involved with the Foundation for the Mid-South because I've learned so much and gotten to be places like this. And I've gotten to learn about things. This morning I learned about a lot of work that I had no idea that was going on. Shame on me for not knowing, but I'm just grateful for the opportunity to be able to learn. It's a lucky day for our foundation today because we're getting to work with groups like you all and to be associated with you. You've been doing this work, you're the boots on the ground, and you've had a lot of success, or else you wouldn't be here today. Because our board and our staff is very particular about the grants that we give, and we have high expectations. And so we know that the groups that were chosen for these awards today are going to succeed. And we are so grateful, again, for the work you do, the boots on the ground. And that's not something that we can do. We don't want to change what you're doing. We want to learn from what you're doing, and we want to be able to spread that word. These grants are not only going to help the individuals that are involved, it's going to help families and it's going to help communities. And as Ivy and I were talking earlier, this really is a community effort. So again, it's So often we give a grant here or there, and we don't see the coordination and the connections. And this morning, that really was brought home to me. And I just feel like the odds of success are with us on this program. And we all know about this issue, and we know the odds of success are pretty low. And so on this issue and this problem, and so I feel like we've really gotten a leg up by associating ourselves and participating with y'all in what you're doing. So you're not only going to help the individuals and the families and the community, you're also going to be a model. You're not just going to be a model for our state, you're going to be a model for our nation and how communities can work together. And one of the things we bring to this table is the ability to help quantify that. And that is, as you know, results are what everyone is after. That's what other funders are after. When we go to national foundations looking for money to do programs like this, they want to know, what are your results? And so one of the things we bring to the table is being able to help put those results together and package them in such a way that really is a marketing tool for the work that's already being done. So we are excited about that. And really, at the end of the day, when our board sat down and we were talking about this, and this was right after President Obama had talked about the importance of working with males of color, young men of color, and we said, we've been doing this for 20 years. We haven't been doing it in an organized way, but almost all of our programs have a component. And so we said, what we need to do is we need to focus those energies and focus that effort. And as Ivy said, be more intentional about it. And so that's what we want to do. We want to do good, and you're the instruments of doing that good. We want to learn from you, and we want to share. We want to share the good news about what's happening, and we also want to share the bad news. When something doesn't work, let's talk about it. Let's figure out what went wrong and what went right, and let's learn from that so we can teach others. We want to grow, and just like each of you, our foundation wants to lead. We want to lead the effort to try and improve the odds for young men of color and for all of the citizens of our state, of our 3 states. And so we are proud to be here. We're excited to be here, and we're humbled to be here, and look forward to learning a great deal from all of you. The last thing I would say is, I can tell with this group, y'all have a lot of fun with the work that you do. So I would just say, keep having fun and keep doing good. Thanks a lot.
Hi, I'm Janet Broyles, Chief of Staff at the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. I'm extremely honored and grateful to the Foundation for the Mid-South for the donation to the university. We look forward to using these funds to recruit and retain and graduate young men of color and polishing them into diamonds that will go out into the workforce in the Delta region and abroad. And again, we thank the foundation for all of the work that they're doing. We look forward to working with the awardees, and I am extremely honored again to say thank you, thank you, thank you to the foundation.
My name is Lloyd Franklin. I'm the Guidewright Director for the Pine Bluff Alumni Chapter, Kappa Alpha Psi. And we're working with the Foundation for the Mid-South through our Guidewright program. And we would like to thank them for the donation. With this donation, we'll be able to go into the communities in the neighborhood and select those young people that have fallen through the cracks and reach down in there and try to get them up and help them to learn how to be a productive citizen. And even when we are not looking down into those cracks, we want to try to have a mechanism that's similar to a net placed upon that crack. So if they fall through, either we can go back and look and pull those young people up. And we asked during the earlier session when the presentation was made that we asked in the community, we asked UAPB students, school teachers, and especially school counselors, if you see a young person, regardless whether it's male or female, we want you to recommend them to the Pine Bluff Alumni Chapter Guidewright program, and we will work with them. One of the things we want to see decrease is that school children being used as a feeder for the prison system. this is not good. I think there's a way that if we recognize the discipline problems that children have, it just may be taken care of by providing them with mentors, offering them some tutoring mechanism. And one of the things we want to also include is how do you act in class? You know, a lot of kids don't know that, you know, how to meet people. So again, we would really like to thank the Foundation for the Mid-South because it allows us to raise our work that we've been doing to another level. And we intend to use this fund wisely, and we invite the community of Jefferson County to either ask to view our programs or just drop in. Thank you.
I'm Dora Sanders, representing Delta Sigma Theta Incorporated, the Pine Bluff Alumni Chapter. I'm elated that we have received funds from the Foundation of the Mid-South. We will currently use those funds that we have received from the Mid-South to expand our current program, which we have currently been running for the last 29 years of the young men who participate in the Pine Bluff Alumni Chapter Gentlemen's Banquet. We're excited for these funds, and we look forward to making a difference in the lives of those young men who participate in our program. Thank you.
I'm Ann Williams, the Executive Director of the Leadership Pine Bluff Programs and Junior Leadership Pine Bluff. I'm so elated to receive this grant. It is going to do so much for our Junior Leadership Program as far as expanding it, growing it, give the students an opportunity to see more things, learn more things, have more speakers come in. I'm just truly excited about the growth and the opportunity that this is going to give the students of the Junior Leadership Program. Thank you so much to the Foundation of the Mid-South for just even giving me this opportunity to grow and just touch the hearts and lives of so many students here in Pine Bluff and Jefferson County. Thank you so much.
I'm Maddie Collins, president of the Ivy Center for Education Incorporated, which is the nonprofit arm of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, the Delta Omega Omega chapter. We are indeed grateful to the Foundation of the Mid-South for $25,000 for work that we will do free. Thank you so much. We love our students in Pine Bluff, Jefferson County, and we know that they're going to be successful. And we're so happy that we have a parent group that is just wonderful. On behalf of the board of the Ivy Center for Education, again, we thank you so much. And with this $25,000, we can expand our program. If I may brag for just a minute, our ACT prep workshops are so wonderful. We have pledged to make sure that all of our youth in Jefferson County will be college ready upon graduation from high school. We have two wonderful young men who are right now 8th and 9th grade who have already made 21 and 19 on the ACT. We had a 9th grader 2 years ago to make 31. And we're just excited. Our kids will be college ready. We love them and they know it. And when you love kids and you show it, they will do the best they can for you. Thank you so much. Again, God bless you.
We are going to go ahead and adjourn our press conference. We thank you for being here. We thank you, Weather, for working with us and cooperating and holding off. We thank you for your presence. Foundation for the Mid-South, we thank you for your investment. Ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful rest of the day.